Hey Virgo, EverlongMystic here. So we're doing something a little different. I have some I have some colors here in this bag, and they're like those little cards that you see when you're trying to pick out paint. Um and I've been wanting to do this for a while. They have like cool names, like different names of the colors and stuff, and I thought, man, I kind of really want to read with those. So I found a way to get a bunch of cards with the color names on them, and we're just going to see how it goes here. I'll just do a mini message. Alright, so I got me a handful, and we're just going to start reading. Alright, so we're starting out with Happily Ever After. To me, that kind of just feels like some pretty good intentions that you have going on. Ooh, and then that's followed by Genie Lamp. Good intentions, wishes. It seems pretty good so far here. Okay, now this is going overboard. We have Santa Claus coming up next. And, okay, so maybe... So the intentions are good, I want to say, and yes, there is some wishing going on, and there might be some of you that are being a little bit unrealistic with the Santa Claus here. I have other thoughts that are being triggered by the Santa Claus, but they're not necessarily that positive. And because we're starting out with Happily Ever After, I don't think those are not the right. I think it's mostly about making sure that you are being realistic. Nice. Okay, so now we have this gray color here, and the name of the color is Mountain Peak, the peak of a mountain, and this is. I think it's definitely related to being realistic. High hopes, right? Like you've got this happily ever after. You're rubbing the genie lamp, making your wishes, and it's almost like the sky's the limit. But just the fact that this red here is just totally standing out with all the colors present here. The red is like, like a like a warning flash. Like a hard stop. Like there's this when I'm at work, I have this software that I use, and there's two different error messages you can get when something's not right. One of them is yellow, which is you can kind of push through it, but it could pose a problem. The other is just the red error is a hard stop. You cannot proceed until you fix whatever's going on. Ooh, robin's egg. So here, this robin's egg. It actually feels like some kind of relief coming in for you, Virgo. It's something new, like, robin's egg, springtime, beginnings, that kind of thing. It feels like something that comes in to kind of help move things along. Whether it's just like a fresh motivation or something. Oh, I love this. So we have Bluebird, and that is so awesome because Bluebird is coming out underneath Happily Ever After here, and Bluebird is like one of my symbols for just joy and happiness. Like, I just get so tickled when I see a bluebird. I cannot wipe this smile off my face when I see a bluebird. And I think that's absolutely perfect coming out under Happily Ever After. Oh, check it out. That's so cool. We have lapis lazuli. what a cool card to come out. Lapis Lazuli. So that's that communication, and lapis lazuli, it's really good. It's good for a lot of stuff, but I know that I've used it just for kind of like psychic communication sometimes, and it might be just a message here for you, Virgo, to make sure that you are kind of tapping into your higher self, or at least meditating a little bit to make sure that when you are making your genie wishes or whatever, that you're not like just being, like in left field somewhere or whatever. This card came out for someone else as well. This purple color here, it's more like a lilac, but it's I don't know I don't know what it is. I don't know what that word is. So it's Jacaranda, I don't know, Jacaranda. I don't know what that is at all. I don't know. It makes me feel like it might be a fruit or a flower or something, but not sure. But I'm going off the color here, which is again that third eye, like a third eye color. Very soft third eye color, which it totally relates to what I was saying about the lapis lazuli here. Next, we have grapefruit, and that is actually pretty interesting because grapefruit is, it's like a little bit, it's like nourishing, and it's, good for you unless you're on certain medications. And it's a little bit shocking. Like it's a little like surprising almost. Like, woo. Like you bite into it and you're like, whoa. It's like a little, I don't know, like a little burst of something. And it's very near this robin's egg, which was this like new, kind of like a new fresh energy or something. Whoa, look at this bright blue. So now we have euphoria. We have euphoria coming out. That is interesting. So I'm kind of wondering what, I feel like this is some kind of like like an epiphany or something that is going to come, but only after you get past this hard stop, whatever this hard stop is. Maybe it's just a reassessment, but you're going to have this hard stop, and it's going to have something to do with perhaps an obstacle, or the hard stop might just might be the obstacle of this mountain peak, but you're going to you're going to come to some kind of realization here, and it's going to happen after you get some kind of like little surprise that has some kind of joy component here, because the joy component is linked just in color with this euphoria. I feel like we need to keep going. Oh, look at that new leaf, turning a new leaf. I like that. Ooh, I've seen this one before. So we have this darker blue here, which means is telling me that there might be a little bit of unknowns. I don't remember who had that, but the in this card here, it's like it's called boundary waters, and it's almost as if the emotions themselves are a boundary of some sort. And I don't know if it is I want to say for you, Virgo, it has something to do with a reaction. It's like there's some kind of reaction that you're having to trying something new, or starting something new, turning over a new leaf. I don't know, there's some kind of emotional component that is actually acting as a boundary, preventing a new leaf or something. That's interesting. Oh, scarecrow. So we have a scarecrow coming up next, and that is, to me, that is a total lack of confidence. total lack of confidence. So here we have sea foam, and God, I don't know why, but this sea foam is just making me feel like it's like doing nothing. It's like nothing, just like like if you're just sitting there, just watching the sea foam, just come to the shore and go back out, and come to the shore, come back out, like staring off into space, like just completely detaching. So, are you detaching from this kind of scarecrow energy? Or is detachment related to this emotional response that's actually preventing you from turning a new leaf? Have you gotten too good at detaching? That might be a question for you. Because I know that you are very skilled at going within, Virgo. Okay. So the last card we have here is Castle. And again, this is like this castle. It's not only is it related to, it's kind of like it's a lighter muted form of this color over here, which is that kind of third eye color, but it's a lighter version. It's like getting messages from your spirit team, but like from a much higher vibrational state. I think that is the key here. If you are feeling like you maybe detach too easily in order to maybe cope with something, because whatever this emotional response is that you have, it seems like it is getting in the way of, it's like providing a hard stop for turning over a new leaf, even though there's energy here with the happily ever after, the genie lamp, the robin's egg, bluebird, euphoria. That energy is present for you to turn a new leaf. There's just something, it's like you're blocking it from getting close enough to you somehow. All right, interesting, Virgo. So this is your message. This is your mini message with paint colors. So let me know if you like this or not. I thought it would be pretty interesting. So anyway, thanks for being here, Virgo. See you later.